the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, a win tonight would make it 3 victories in their first 4 games of the season. That would be a nice little run to start the year. And Jabari Parker is a guy we'll have our eye on tonight. Had to sit out most of last season after he tore the ACL. Shaq, you still have to like the kid's future.
You know what I like him, Ernie? He showed us that he can score consistently on the NBA level. He had an early setback, but he's motivated as any young player. I know you see his commercials. He's coming back. He's coming back.
He's coming back with a vengeance, and he's a very efficient scorer at his position. And for his age, he's got a great deal of skill. And I think he's the forgotten man in Milwaukee because they made the playoffs. But this guy was their best player before that happened.
The game is coming up shortly. It's time to get down to Kevin Harlan. Kevin.
The crowd is assembled at BMO Harris Bradley Center looking for a Bucks victory here in Milwaukee. And we've got it right here for you on 2K Sports. Well, it was the Chicago Bulls winning their last game against the Jazz. And they pulled off a 3-point win in that one. Too close for comfort, but they'll take it.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for Chicago right now, Young is in at the point. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Pau Gasol is out there with Portis. McDermott dishes to Young. Cranes the three-pointer. Young's got the first 3 points tonight for Chicago.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
And Middleton kicks to Parker. Back to Middleton. Gasol with the steal. Butler attacking, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
It's been a quick start here for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. Young with no one around. No good with the triple. Nice shot by Portis.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Now here's Middleton. He had 13 points in the win against Cleveland. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Nobody near Parker. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Move the ball.
Gasol a screen. Young passes to McDermott. He feeds it to Gasol. 6 to shoot. The turnaround Jay. Another one falls for Chicago.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Parker. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Parker's got his second basket.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And Young kicks to Butler. Three-pointer. Nice shot by McDermott. McDermott's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Young against Carter Williams. Parker right side. Takes it from 10. And again, it's Milwaukee converted. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Young. An 11-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And it's Carter Williams, that time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his third assist on the night. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what he'd most like to see from his team today, and he told me we'd really like to keep Pau Gasol under wraps in this one. He went on to explain that Gasol can take over games with his efficiency on the offensive end, and the key to their win will be getting a hand in his face every time. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Doris.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Got that one up quick. Middleton's got his first points of the night.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Young from outside. Second chance shot. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Monroe. Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. Back to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. No one near him. Another miss by Middleton.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Butler on the wing. McDermott passes to Young. Offensive rebound, Butler. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The team's deciding to change it up. The Bulls leading by 5. So for Chicago right now, Young, he's in at point guard. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Portis is out there with Pau Gasol. Offensive rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now, here is Young. Baseline try. Good. Young's got 5 now.
Can't stop this.
Bucks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Parker outside. There's the bucket. Good. 8 points for him.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
That is good. Now, just a 1-point Chicago lead.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Young with the ball. Carter Williams covering. Shoots from the baseline. Again, Young missing.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Now, here's Butler. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Young.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And they take the lead. 6 points for Michael Carter Williams.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Young against Carter Williams. And he knocks it down. Good looking through there from Young. Young's got 5 points in the quarter. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th assist in the game. Now, here is Young. He's got 8. He dishes it to Gasol. Young against Carter Williams. The shot. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Bucks shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Portis, the pass to Young. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Middleton. Milwaukee in the lead. Parker left side. And again, the Bucks miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Bucks on top, leading by just one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Carter Williams.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
Chicago trailing here. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Craig Monroe is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Carter Williams in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz played some very good basketball. He had 11 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And he nails the third. The Bucks shooting well. They're at 45%. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo's got his first bucket in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Shots good from Young.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Monroe. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That's good.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Here's Young. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Outside Butler. Shoots from 14. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that's now 6 points for Pau Gasol. And Middleton kicks to Parker. Here's Monroe. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Portis. That one misses. Chicago leading. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. The jump hook. The rebound by Middleton. Bucks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Feeds it to Jennings. Henson sets a screen for Jennings. Pass to Henson. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Freak.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Greg Monroe. Now, here is Young. 13 points in the game. McDermott dishes to Young. Takes a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
Yeah, the level of energy they had, guys, in the win wasn't matched by their opponents. And that rebounding difference, I think, was indicative of that. He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Jennings wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here's Butler, and he banks in the layup. Butler's got 6.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
So it's the Bucks now. The lead is 2. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion.
And Chicago shooting reasonably well, 45%. So the Bulls 5 right now. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Hood out there with Young. And it's Butler in at the 3.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Monroe right side. Down low. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Monroe. 12 points for Jabari Parker.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Young pass to Butler. Back to Young with the shot. Again, Chicago. Now, Antetokounmpo. Outside Jennings. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Offline with the baseline jumper. Antetokounmpo's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And Young kicks to Butler. Back to Young to take the lead. The shot is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team. To the wing right side. Jennings against Butler. Jennings dishes to Monroe. Stolen by Noah. Young outside. Another miss by Young.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
The drive by Monroe, and he gets it to go.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And Young kicks it to Noah. Back to Young to take the lead. And again, no good by Chicago.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
They push it up 4 on 3. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
The Bulls making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. Butler passes to Young. Fires the 3. Another miss by Young.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Monroe sets a screen for Jennings. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And the Bulls with another miss.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up. Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Brandon Jennings. And a change for the Bulls. Portis, he's checked in for Noah. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Portis. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Carter Williams. Monroe outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Can't connect from short range. McDermott dishes to Gasol. count the bucket.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Monroe. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Greg Monroe. 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Monroe has been putting up some strong numbers. He has 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless. Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told his guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
They recover it. Here's Parker. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter, and that one's good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. The Bulls keep it alive. Portis, the pass to Young. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And so Young nails them both.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Antetokounmpo gets to Carter Williams. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Carter Williams. From the arc. Carter Williams with another miss. A crucial possession with time ticking down.
Boy, they'd like to put themselves in front right here.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Another miss by Young. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To take the lead, buries it from outside.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
Pulls up on the elbow. Again, Carter Williams missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
In the corner, it's McDermott. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young outside. Beyond the arc. No luck.
All right, fellas, it's here for the taking. A couple stops, a couple buckets, and we get the W.
chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to see the three and be the three if that's going to happen.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a nice win for you tonight.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. The entire second half was just phenomenal. You could see there was no way he was going to let them lose.
Anytime you deliver that sort of production we saw from him tonight, you're going to put your team in position to win. He gave them points in bunches, and when they needed them. It's not always about how much you get, but when you get those points up on the board.
I love the contribution he gave with his long-range shooting tonight. He was on fire. That turned out to be the big key for them. If someone drove the lane and the defense collapsed, they would always kick it to him for another three. Splaka Katayow!
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.